Mr. Duke, we have you on this morning. Good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning, Candace Jackson, and good morning to my people in Tobago
Good morning, Mr. Duke. Nice
and
to hear you
Trinidad.
this morning. How are you?
I'm great, always great.
All right, so we're talking about elections 2025, particularly the general elections. What is the PDP planning towards those elections?
Victory only, and to correct the misrepresentations that took place over the years, we need to correct that. And so to put Tobago's needs squarely on the nation's agenda, it must be placed squarely on the nation's agenda. It must remain there until those issues are properly dealt with as priority.
All right, so are we going to be seeing the PDP a little bit more active on the ground, hosting meetings, having the walkabouts and so on, agitating the community? Are we going to be seeing some of that rolling out very soon?
I'm not sure if you are going to see it, but I say to you, we are already on the ground walking. We are already in the communities talking to people, doing things. We are not in the business of show. We are in the business of being effective and being efficient in what we do. So we are on the ground. Most times we are not wearing the jerseys per se because it's not really election seasons per yet. But we are on the ground. We are in the valley and the hills and the nooks and the crannies, etc.
Hmm. And what's it been like? What's it been your reception like on the ground when you've been going through the communities?
It's a mixture. People are quite disappointed in the how my colleagues, I would say, would have treated the mandate given to them, the dash it way, like abortion, they just dash it way. Um, they are displeased about that, they are hurt about that. And I oftentimes find myself apologizing and begging them to hold on, not to give up. All is not lost. People are people. Anywhere you go in the world, people are people. I mean, Judas is Judas and Christ is Christ. They are not of the same. And people will always be people. But I have forgiven them for what they have done. They did not know better. But I ask the people to forgive me for what I've done. I too didn't know better. I took people who I believe were genuinely interested in Tobago's business, and a mandate was given by the people, something that we signed on to with lawyers and commissioner of affidavits, and then they abandoned the whole thing and said they're independent. And so I spent a lot of time apologizing. But once I apologize, the people are ready to forgive, they are ready to heal, they're ready to put Tobago's business first. I find Tobago's business is a priority among the electorate, both of the East and the West. Tobago's business. Too many small games taking place, and there are distractions. They want Tobago's business to take place, and that must be the attraction.
How will the PDP be different this time around?
The PDP is not going to be different. The PDP is going to be the PDP. And this time it's going to be genuinely the PDP people. We will have to look for the charlatans and the Judases and those weak heart people who are not of a more stern character and a more robust commitment. We will have to decipher that by a good screening process and to ask the public to bring what they know about these people to my attention. So I will be able to make that final decision before giving anyone permission to run under the PDP ticket.
And
But we're
what
not going to be
assurances
different.
do you?
Our core values remain the same.
Okay, I think we had a little break in the transmission there. As you can repeat what you were last saying.
Okay, I was saying that the PDP will not be different, except that its selection process is going to be more robust, more uh, intense, because you want to get persons who are not Judas, who are not charlatans, who are not weak heart, who don't have, who are not wandering off on a frolic of their own and that kind of stuff. We want persons who are steady, who are focused, who are committed on Tobago's business, and that's about the only change you're going to see. Our mandate is going to be putting Tobago first and lifting up the man on the ground, ensuring that he benefits from any economic windfall in Tobago. Any kind of money passing Tobago must be down to the small man.
Mhm. And then, how can you assure the public of Tobago that this time around the PDP will be able to get people on board that hold true to its mandate and hold true to its vision?
Well, you're asking a question that only time could tell. But let me answer it this way. We will not be going back with anybody from that old PDP team that betrayed the trust of Tobagonians. So that's one way we can ensure them. There will be no kiss and makeup. There will be no switching of sides, come over now, etc. The line has been drawn, and Tobagonians are firm in their mind who is who.
All right, well, Mr. Duke, we are unfortunately out of time this morning, but I just want to give you a minute just to add anything if you need to at this point in time.
Yes, I want to say to the people of Tobago and Trinidad that as one people, we have to focus on self-determination for the people of Tobago. We do not want autonomy. Autonomy is a measure of rights. We want all our rights. So the people of Tobago, on the island of Tobago, could determine among themselves without any external influence from central government or any part of the world, their own political status. We need to determine that, yeah, our own, and to develop our own economic, social, and cultural systems and policies that reflect our Tobagoness. We need to be serious and committed about this thing. Is not an easy jump. It's something for the long haul. And the PDP will be pursuing that 150%.
All right, great. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Duke, and we look forward to connecting with you as the days and weeks roll on leading up to the elections. But viewers, we got to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. So don't go anywhere.